Hey folks, it's Maxie here. Welcome to another TEW2020 video. The third of four tapings on the road to Hard to Kill. This episode we do focus on a good bit of storyline content, along with giving matches to quite a majority of wrestlers that haven't really had an opportunity over the last 2 weeks of tapings. As always, we'll be on Access TV and the Fight Network. So without further ado, let's crack on with this week's Impact Wrestling on Access TV. And right off the bat, I believe we get our highest rated segment of the series so far, a promo from Ronda Rousey scoring an 80 rating. The promo here was just Ronda basically saying it's cute that Thunder Rosa thinks that she is a contender, but she's nowhere near the level of Ronda Rousey, and she's just going to get squashed like a bug. Now, of course, this provokes Thunder Rosa, who comes out. The two of them are wanting to get their hands on each other, but security avoids them from doing so. So I think it's clearly obvious we're going Thunder Rosa versus Ronda Rousey. As Don Callis said, we are going all out for a brilliant event at the Hard to Kill, and a 68 segment here for Rousey and Rosa. Our opening contest saw a decent matchup that saw Doc Gallows and Carol Anderson, the Good Brothers, defeat the team of Ultimo Vampiro and Xperia in 5:56 when Doc Gallows pinned Ultimo Vampiro with a magic killer. Overall, this gathered a 49, so quite happy with that. Very surprised as well that Doc Gallows with a higher in-ring performance than the Machine Gun, Carol Anderson, but it gives the Good Brothers their first victory in a little while. We then had Richard Holiday defeat Heath in 10:03 with a market crash. Again, just a veteran for Richard Holiday to take the victory over and take a pinfall over, and a 49 rated matchup is the result of that. We head backstage where he bumps into EC3 and Johnny Dango, and he says, "Do you know what? I think there is something we could potentially do here." His money making skills, the overness of EC3 and the cunningness of Johnny Dango, I think it's a trio that can make all three very, very successful. So at the end of the day, it's a 45 segment as this trio becomes true. We then some knockouts action. It was a decent matchup. B Priestley with a victory over Dash Chizako in 8:27. Just a 45 rated matchup here, but a win for B Priestley. I believe, is this our storytelling match of the night? It was just a regular one, but a victory for B. Right enough. But as I say, a lot of wrestlers we haven't utilised so far over the tapings because we don't want to burn out or injure our main talents. Then had the promo from the Inflictors of Pain. They just basically said the Hardys were great 10 years ago. The Bucks are good, but they're small, and the same goes for FTR. They say they're the youngest team there, they're the biggest team there, the most powerful team there, and the main thing is they're the champions, and they will remain champions at the end of Hard to Kill. They're going to prove they're the best tag team in the world. And that was a 60 promo from IOP. We then had some X Division action, decent matchup. Chris Bay defeating Pete Williams in 8:20 with a triple C. A 50 matchup, pretty respectable there. A 43 performance of Pete Williams plays the 51 of Chris Bay. We then have a match graphic confirm that Suicide will defend the X Division Championship against Chris Bay at Hard to Kill. Flying through this show today. Next up, we had some good wrestling and a decent reaction from the crowd as Chad Betts picks up a victory over Bushi in 10:14 with Grand Amplitude. This gathered a 57 rating, 63 performance from Chad Betts, 43 from Bushi, and overall a pretty decent matchup. After this, Chad speaks a few words. He says Moose has been running his mouth for a long, long time. Chad came here to get some gold around his waist, and he would like nothing better than to do the honours of taking the television championship from Moose. So that is a 57. We then moved on to a poor matchup that saw Crazy Mary Dobson defeat Ram Kiacho in 7:33 with a split-legged moonsault. Just a 37, this was the storytelling match of the night, but again just giving Crazy Mary some more momentum. We then had a very good knockouts matchup that saw Hiromo Matsumoto defeating Donna Perez in 14:29 with a backdrop driver. 53 Diona's one of those ones, she's not particularly over in the save, but her skills are always very good. Matsumoto, I feel, is okay in terms of overness, and I feel like if we get a wee boost to that, then we can get to that level of Diona as well. But at 53, very happy with that knockouts matchup. Coming to the close of our show, Phoenix comes down to do some colour commentary and some scouting on Penta's main event match, which gathered at 55. And the main event had great wrestling and good heat that saw Pentagon Jr pick up a big victory over Rich Swann in 10-20 with a top rope styles clash. 60 for the matchup, and needed a big victory to try and get him out of cool momentum into a bit of warmness, to get the crowd caring about him. And we end the show with Penta standing tall. Show itself gathers a 61 rating, so that is a 28 region gain. Got a shout out there, Ronda Rousey. She's literally carrying this company at the moment with her promos, and long may that continue. Next week's show, or the next episode anyway, will basically be everything coming together, making sure that we've got all the card put in place. Obviously there'll be one or two we can add over the month between tapings and actual event, but overall we're looking in a pretty promising position going forward. So cheers for watching, enjoy the rest of your evening, I'll see you soon, bye bye.